Okay. Hey YouTube, it's Ken Jix here at Regionals Worlds. I ended up getting to top 6, not top 6, round 6 with my Shadow Shades.
Top 6 you
Ended up going with them instead of Ninjas because freaking Chris Snow freaking convinced me to. I lost to Star Dragon World and I lost to Magic World, and because of people helping them with the deck, not because they were good.
You sure?
What? It was a 72-color deck? That deck's just really good.
Zach. Of course the flag. And the buddy is Silhouette, the Joe Impact Monster, signed, by the way, by the president. Call cost, pay 2 gauge, put a spell from your drop zone into the soul, and put on top of Shadow Shade Monster. Counter, once per turn you can remove a soul to pop a monster on your opponent's side of the field during either player's turn. A lot of people are running Terry as a buddy. I decided to do something different, and also I love the art even more.
The art's nice, but also not a lot of people running it forward.
I run it. It's fucking great.
It's a really good card.
And that's why they don't buddy
obviously, it's a good card. Of course, you gotta run 4 of the buddy. 835. I told you what the effect does.
It's a good card.
4 Terry.
Because what else is new?
825 size 3. Same call cost as Joe, except you don't put on top of a Shadow Shade. Double attack Soul Guard, and if you have 3 or more cards in Soul, it gets an extra crit. Basically a size wall that attacks for a lot of crit.
AKA best card in the deck. No.
I don't know. I think the 3 is the best card for the time being. When the new one comes out, it's probably that.
When Damien comes out, it's going to be about on par with Joe.
Next, 3 original Joe, not 4. 4 is too cloggy.
4 sucks.
3 is good when you burn. It's good because against like a Jaeger or other wall decks that you can't get over, you just freaking just burn. It's also another target for Shadow Shade, so you can go into Joe.
And winning because you burned your opponent for 6 is hysterical.
I know it is.
It is.
3,
No, it's hysterical to go into the weapon twice and then burn 6 your
3 Sinbar. He's a size 2, 3/3/3. Basically, you dump him from your hand to resurrect a Shadow Shade to your hand. He's also a good 3 critter if you don't have another Shadow Shade in hand to go.
He's also a great target for Impact Joe if you don't have Terry.
Yeah. It's a free call. Then put Joe on top of him.
Joe ride.
You have 2 Leons. 2 because it's just the extra. Well, first of all, it's a size 0, 2, 1, 2. You put them if you have 2 or more cards in the soul of a Shadow Shade. It gets an extra crit.
You and Russo, man.
It also allows you to hit over 10k with
it's also another Joe
Impact Monster. Then that's it for the monsters. The weapons, we have 2 Gunrod. I'm not even going to try to butcher the name. I'm going to end up running this at 3 because it's just I didn't see it enough during tournament.
You used to run it at 4, stop.
It lost me a lot of games not seeing this card. Basically, rest to burn for 2, rest for burn for 1, and if you and both your opponent have 1 monster in the field, which basically in this meta is a lot of times, you're burning for 2 with it. It's just really good for the burn aspect and just poking at your opponent for damage.
That's what Magic World does.
Guys, our friends are assholes. Seriously.
So, ready? Okay, so next you got spells. 4 Trick or Trick. First effect is you put a spell from your drop zone along with this one into Soul Shadow Shade. Second effect is Soul Blast 2, destroy a card in the field.
You almost never use that.
I've used it
I said almost.
More than half my
No,
games.
Kolb actually...
Kolb uses it more than...
This is where the play style differs. Kolb actually uses the remove the 2 soul to pop things more than actually just putting the soul in. I've seen him do it so many friggin' times. Like, he uses it that way.
It just...
Some matchups I can see it
from
worth
soul, but it's just like you're removing resource or a threat. A lot of people don't see the good.
No, I'm saying.
Like double trick drum.
Oh my god, yes.
Like,
that you do.
that's what I'm saying. Like, He's not wrong.
But I'm
go-
saying in the average matchup
Like
where you're
against a
not
bow
always playing
monster,
5th Omni.
against like Jaeger, you use this, then you go Joe, remove it. So you're moving through 2 soul with Joe.
Right.
While you're
And the
doing
amount of
that.
soul you're gaining,
And you're
like,
getting a second soul.
Yeah.
Next, for the shade, charge and draw, pushes in soul, really good. But you gain a life, but you don't. Then for the next card, for Malicious Selector, what it does is pay 1 gauge, choose one of the, put in the soul of a Shadow Shade. You can give your Shadow Shade a 3/3 counterattack, or Thunder
size
at
1.
size 1 or lower. Or you can just fizzle it just to get cards in soul, or just fizzle it just to get a spell and drop. Or even if you don't have a Shadow Shade field, you can just pop a size 1. It doesn't have to go into the soul of a Shadow Shade.
Which is always useful to know. Because some people don't know that.
4 nice ones, basic staple.
In every
Pay 1
magical
gauge,
deck.
draw 2. 4 magical goodbyes. Again, staple.
At least
counter,
play 3 of it.
bounce the size 2 or less monster you put on the field. 3 never say nevers. Gauge 2. And if you want to go for the Holy Mary, Hail Mary, you can go for, you can use it as a Grimoire. Gauge 2, draw 2 if you have no cards in hand. It came in handy so many times, the Gauge 2, draw 2.
I told you it's a good card.
More gauge power because this deck needs gauge and it has a lot of gauge issues. For
does.
first volumes, Gauge 2 counter.
It might even be worthwhile to take that up to 4.
Then 3 Solomon Shields.
Standard nullifier when it's on
standard
like attack.
defensive spell. 2 no-brainers. The meta is so soul guard heavy that no-brainer comes in handy 90% of the time. Jaeger, 5th Omni,
Mirror match.
Raging Spirits, Mirror Match, Star Dragon World. It just says, buy soul, destroy a monster. It takes 2 souls, and with the attack, it takes 3 soul, or destroys the monster entirely. It's really, really good. Then you have your 2 magical glues. Pay 1 gauge,
Rest to size 2.
Rest to size 2 or bounce a weapon. The bounce a weapon comes in handy more than the rest to size 2. I mean, sure, you can use it a lot. You can use it, but like a lot of decks,
It's very restrictive.
it's very restrictive. But you can still bounce a weapon. Like you can even with Gunrod, you can bounce your Gunrod and
Burn for 2
burn
again.
for 2, bounce it, burn for 2 more.
Equip another one, burn for another 2. Go into Joe.
Go to Joe, burn for 6. I mean,
Burn for 6
but
game.
you're not always gonna do that. You're gonna be like, oh, that's a nice weapon you did. You paid a life for that? Okay, bye.
5th Omni is a great example.
And then for the last spell,
One
we
Abra.
have 1 Abracadabra. Spell nullifier. If you have a spell nullifier in your world, you should run it, either mainboard it or side it.
Made it at least 1.
Main at least 1 or sideboard it. Sideboard 2.
Side it. I was gonna say at least have 2. At least have 2 in main and or side.
Sideboard. 2 Begons.
Great card. Buy
So
Aster.
Star Dragon World.
Buy Drum.
Buy Drum. Buy Star Dragon World. Buy anything that gets on some effect.
Especially Gold Ritter.
Buy Gold Ritter.
No, not Gold Ritter specifically.
Yeah,
just
buy
in the
Jackknife.
deck. Just the deck is gone.
2 Chillax.
It's a great card.
Mirror Match. Any deck that burns a lot or penetrates a lot. 2 Barbed Wires.
It's good for the items
It's
that
good.
can't be destroyed.
It's fucking
Or
great
return
against
to hand.
Ein. It lets you stall a little bit until you can figure out a way to kill Ein without
Wasting too much.
wasting it with too much resources.
Kaiseron.
That's how we roll.
I.
I thought that's how. I thought we were gonna see more Dungeon World than we did, or anything that has to link attack
attack.
over the Shadow Shades to destroy them. And then 1 Abracadabra, like I said,
At least 2.
always 2, and then 1 Joe,
Just in case.
just in case against Ein, you want to burn them to death. or Jaeger. You want to burn them to death before they can get the new.
They can do their things.
The newest, yeah, before they can do things.
Run for game.
Run for game. So yeah, so I got up to round 6 with this deck. Lost to 72s and lost to Shades. No, not Shades. Lost to Star Dragon World. And so yeah, so that's the deck profile. And tell me guys think in the comments below. Subscribe, watch, what cares.
Or don't.
Or don't.
It doesn't matter.
Give a shit. I'm just posting that profile because I need content. See you
Because,
guys later.
hey.